Hi guys, it's Natalia. I've got a makeup tutorial for you today. It was my birthday a couple of weekends ago and I went out with a few friends for dinner and drinks, and this is the makeup look I came up with. It was really quick, really easy. I've kind of used minimal products, although it seems like I used a lot. I really like it. I like that the eyes are really dramatic and winged out. I've got fake lashes on, which I don't often do because, you know, with 3 kids I don't often have time to do that, but I did tonight. Keeping my face kind of natural with sort of like a nude lip, and all the focus is on my eye. For my eyes I just used some like silver pigments and black eyeshadow to create this smoky look, and I really love how it turned out. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. I'm going to start off with my NARS Oil-Free Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer. That is E. Why can't these companies just come up with small names for their products, really? So I'm just going to apply that to my face. Doing a smoky eye like this, I would actually normally not suggest doing your face first. But in the last week, I have had 2 out of 3 very sick children. Pretty much no sleep because of that. My skin is just breaking out, it's red, it's just really not very good. So I'm going to cover up my face first. I'm going to use my NARS Sheer Glow foundation. If I'm sort of going out somewhere, going out in the evening, I tend to use this foundation more than others at the moment, although I've just picked up a new MAC foundation I'm going to be trying, but at the moment this is the one I used on the night, so this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to just pretty much avoid the eye area, just so it's easier to do fallout. I'm just basically trying to cover the rest of my face to get rid of any redness. I'm just applying that with a wet beauty blender. Okay, I'm going to come back and finish my face later, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Like I said, I just wanted to cover the redness. If you're doing this look at home, it's probably best to do your eyes first, but I'm going to leave it at that. To start off with, I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to be using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot and just sort of apply that really lightly over my eyelid and blend it up to my brow bone. I'm going to be using another cream product on my eyelid, but this is just to make the transition colours blend a lot easier. For my crease blending colour, I'm going to be using a mixture of 2 Makeup Geek eyeshadows. This one is Latte and this one is Creme Brulee. I find Latte to be just a little bit too dark and I find Creme Brulee just a little bit too warm. So I figured if I mix these together, I actually get the perfect colour for my crease for this look. I don't want it to be too cool because I'm using metallic silvers on my eye. I want it to sort of I want the brown to be sort of a warm brown, and I figure mixing those two is actually a really good mixture. So I'm just going to be applying that with just a blending brush similar to the 217, and just put it on my crease and just above, just to help blend out the darker colours I'm going to be using later. Once I add the silver and the black, if I need to warm it up, I can always go back and add more colours, but at the moment I'm just going to be using these 2. Apologise for my voice again, I've also been sick, so kids, they share their germs. I'm using Maybelline's Colour Tattoo, and this is in the colour Audacious Asphalt. I'm just going to be applying that with my ring finger just on my lid area. I'm going to keep the greys and stuff underneath my crease, so you don't need to blend it up too much. It's just to help the pigment stick a bit more. Now it's time to just add the pigment to my eye. This look is actually really quick and really easy. I'm going to be using the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Loose Colour to Concentrate, and this is in the colour Ironic. It is just a really gorgeous silver colour. Yep. That's what it looks like there. I'm going to go in with, what brush I'm going to use? This OCC brush. This is like the small shader brush, and I'm actually going to be wetting that. So I've got MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to be spraying the bristles to make it wet. That way when I go into the pigment, it comes out with a foiled effect, looks much more metallic, and it also helps it to stick with less fallout. Product in the lid. Really squash that brush on there. So it's on the brush. And then I'm just going to pat it on my eyelid, but try to keep it under the crease. Just pat it on. I don't want to blend it or swipe it or anything, I just want to pat it on. Can you see what that adding the water to the pigment does? It just makes it stand out. One reason I like these OCC brushes is because they are synthetic. You can use wet products on them, and I find this to be a really good brush. It packs on product really well. Out because it was my birthday look, I was going out, I was wearing lashes, I really wanted my eyes to be extra dramatic, so I'm applying Scotch tape to the corner of my eye. If you imagine that your bottom lash line was continuing up, you sort of put the tape to follow that line. Great look, I love this look. When I was actually doing this, my little boy came into the bathroom and was like, "What's wrong with your face? It's broken." There you go. Got the tape on, and also just make sure they're even. I'm going to take a small blending brush. This is another one from OCC. I'm using a matte black eyeshadow. This is Corrupt from Makeup Geek. This has got to be the blackest, most pigmented eyeshadow, matte black eyeshadow that I've got. It is amazing. A little goes a really long way, so really use the smallest amount to start with and then you can build up. And I'm going to just follow that tape along. And just along the tape, just start flicking it in to the silver. You've got that on, you can then take the tape off, and as you can see, you've got that really sort of elongated cat eye with a really, really sharp line. If you don't like that sharp line, you can always blend it out, which I'm going to do a little bit, but that was basically to get the placement of the black eyeshadow. What you can actually do is go back in with those two browns, the blending colours that you had, and just sort of go over that, just to help blend it out, have no harsh lines, and it just, you can then work out how warm you want those browns to transition. Then with that Clean Real Techniques brush, if you want to make this line a little bit less harsh, just go in there and blend that out a bit. I've then got a pencil brush. This is similar to the MAC 219. I'm going to go in with that black eyeshadow again and just go underneath my lash line, close to the lashes as possible, and kind of join it up to the outer corner. This really is super quick and super easy. And I'm going to go in with a much smaller brush. This is actually just the OCC lip brush, and I'm just going to apply a bit of the silver pigment under my lash line. I wanted this brush because it is really, really small and you can get some really detailed work with it. So just take that underneath my lower lash line and sort of onto the black to give it a bit more silver under there, not quite so much black. And then you can blend it at different colours and make it as dramatic or less dramatic as you want. But I do like dramatic eyes, so I'm going to sort of leave it like this. I know I've got a lot of fallout and mess under here. I will be cleaning that up. But I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. I'm going to use this is Erin Big Cosmetics Superwear Gel Eyeliner in No. 1 Noir. And I'm going to put that in my waterline. Because it's like a gel eyeliner, I actually find that it stays in my waterline quite well. The pigmentation on it is really nice, really, really smooth and creamy as well. So put that in your bottom waterline and your top waterline. I'm going to apply a really thin line of eyeliner, thin line of eyeliner on the top of my lashes. I'm actually using this eyeliner as NYX The Curve. It's one of those like ergonomical liquid liners. It comes with a really, really long felt tip, and I got this one when I ordered my last lot of pigments for my birthday. I actually ordered from Lipstick Republic this pigment in particular because I thought that's the one that I would want to use. Michelle threw in this as a birthday gift for me, and I used it. I'm actually really liking it. I find it really, really easy to use. It does a perfect line, and it actually lasts quite well. I'm going to be putting some lashes on, so it doesn't need to be like winged out or 100% perfect. Curl my lashes a bit. Apply a really, really thin coat of mascara. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara. And then apply the lashes. I'm using Red Cherry No. 523 lashes. These are the ones I used on the knife, which is why they're sort of a bit crooked in the packet. So I'm just going to apply them. That is seriously one of the most painful things ever. Eyelashes just annoy me. I'm going to go back over with my eyeliner just to sort of hide the band from my lashes. I'm going to use OCC, the short sort of shader brush. I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Shimmer Shimmer. This is like a really kind of nice shimmery highlight colour. I'm just going to put that under my brow bone. It's really pigmented, so you don't need much at all. Leave my eyes there for now, just because I'm going to finish my face and come back and change things, add things if I need to, but at the moment I'm happy with it. I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe, sorry, not even a makeup wipe, it's a baby wipe, and just clean up any fallout that's fallen out onto my cheeks. And then I'm going to go and finish my face. So I'm just going to get a little bit more foundation on the back of my hand there, and just put that underneath here. Because I've broken out a little bit, I'm just going to add a little bit more foundation where I think I need it, just to help cover up the spots and stuff that I've got. For concealer, I'm using my NARS, this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I actually only picked this one up a couple of days ago. And I like it, it's interesting. And I use a OCC brush just to get it in under there a bit, just to get it right into the inner corner of my eye. I'm just going to use this, I think this is like a number 4 brush. I really like it for this purpose. I'm just going to set my powder. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and this is in medium dark, and I'll be using my OCC number 1 big powder brush. Sleek Face Contour Kit, the best contour kit in the world. I am yet to find one that is this good and this affordable, that's both the highlighter and contour together. Using my OCC, well, they call it a blush brush, I call it a contour brush. Bit of contour in there on the hairline, temples. Putting contour on your temples and underneath your cheekbone really make your cheeks stand out. Also want to contour down my nose a bit, so I'm taking a smaller brush. This is just like a fluffy blending brush, and take it down that side of my nose. And take it down this side of my nose. Down my nose. For my blush, because I've got a lot going on with my eyes, I don't want my face to be too overly bright, so I'm going to be using this one. This is MAC's blush in Melba. This is like a really sort of nude, natural kind of colour. Taking my number 22 Pro powder brush from Ray Morris, and just put that on my cheeks. Highlighting, I'm going to go back in with my face contour kit. Highlighter next. I like doing contour, blush, highlight and build it up. If I do contour and highlight first, I think it just can be a little bit too much. I'm going to take my large eyeshadow brush from OCC, just get that in the highlight there, on the top of my cheekbones. Down my nose. Eyebrows. My sleek brow kit. This is one of those kits that come with a wax and a powder. Because I have got a lot going on with my eyes, and I do naturally have quite bold brows, I'm just going to use the powder and just fill in what I need to. I don't want them to be too overly dramatic because I've got a lot going on with my eyes. I'm going to be using just sort of like a flat kind of brushy thing like this, and just fill in where I need it really lightly. The annoying thing with me is because my brows are so thick naturally, any form of brow filling in that I do just makes them look really bold anyway, so It's just, this is something I have to be really light with, and this is kind of why I leave my brows right to the end as well, because I don't want to do my brows first and then realise it's just too much for the entire look. I want a bit more of a highlight in the inner corner of my eyes, so I'm going to go in with another OCC Loose Colour Concentrate, and this one is Platonic. This one kind of looks a bit scary. It's now all over the table. Let me just... It is just the most gorgeous inner corner highlight. If you need an inner corner highlight that's so bright and makes your eyes stand out, get this one. It is beautiful. I just wiped off that lip brush that I was using because I just want the smallest amount in the inner corner. I'm just going to get the product on there, tap off any excess because I don't really want any fallout, and just pat it on. And it's actually a blog post on just this colour. I thought it was deserving of its own blog post. Finally, my lips. The last thing, I'm going to go in with this lip pencil. This is my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Pencil in 1C. The reason I used this particular pencil is because I was going out for dinner. It can obviously wear off, and these are waterproof. They're part of the Makeup Forever Aqua line, and anything with aqua in the title in the Makeup Forever line are waterproof. So once you've got this on, I put my lipstick on over it. My lipstick can wear off, but I'm still going to have the colour on my lips. So once my lips are filled in for that base, I'm going to go in with MAC's lipstick, and this is in Jubilee. It's kind of like a nudie neutral colour. I find neutral nude lipsticks for my skin tone really hard to find, because if I use one that's too pale, I just look dead and it looks horrible. So this is actually the closest one that I've got that I like. If you are watching this and you have got skin similar to mine and you use a nude lipstick, let me know which one you use, because I'm still yet to find one that I'm 100% happy with. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of pink to it, so I'm using my NYX lip gloss, and this one is in Sweetheart. And that is the finished look. I hope you like this. I love this look. I got so many compliments with it. I think it's just really lovely to go out, something dramatic. It's very birthday-ish, that's why I chose to go with this look. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen a few photos of this look and like a bit more of my outfit that I was wearing that night. So I'll put a link to Instagram below if you want to go over and check that out. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment bar below and I will certainly get back to you. I'll also put a link to my blog where I did a review on the Platonic eyeshadow pigment, and I'll be doing a review on a few other of these products coming up soon, so go and check that out. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!